Hey guys, it's Trolark2 from New England's Finest. We are a relatively new gaming channel on YouTube, and today I'm talking about the new patch that was for the East Coast a few hours ago. Black Ops 2 update, patch 1.06 if you're on Xbox, or 1.07 on PS3. And most people are wondering what are the details, looking for notes. I'm on the CODBlackOpsblog.com, and I'm looking at the patch details. So it says here that there's feature improvements. Party members now appear on the mini-map as purple when colorblind assist is turned on. Added hint text tooltips for map voter buttons. Multiplayer issues addressed also. Resolved a known issue with stats resets caused by a failed save process, indicating by receiving a persistent rank data has been corrupted error message. Fixed an issue where players could lose functionality and have blurry screen after viewing a gamer card during the round-ending kill cam at the end of the first round of a round-based game. That happened to me yesterday. I was playing Search and Destroy, and I pressed select to check out the stats. I went to add this guy, and when I was adding him, I realized the round was starting, so I tried to back out, and my screen went all blurry, and I couldn't move. I had to quit the game and restart Black Ops 2 to play. So I'm glad they fixed that. They address an exploit where players had gained XP privately without matchmaking. Addressed an issue where the player's EMP grenade blast would cancel out the effects of an enemy's EMP. Players would no longer fly into the air when the knife lunges other players on certain types of inclines. Addressed multiple exploits where players could clip into and shoot from within certain areas on downhill. Fixed an issue with the Skulls camo challenge for RPG unlocking while using other weapons in conjunction with the RPG. Addressed an issue with taking control of an AGR while next to a friendly player, causing loss of functionality for firing rockets. Resolved an issue where spectating would default to third person even though it had been disabled if the player was previously spectating in third person. Resolved an issue with dog spawns in slums. Fixed an issue joining split-screen bot games in progress when the host had altered party privacy settings. Addressed an issue where players could not link their Twitch account in the multiplayer party lobby options menu. Fixed an issue where the players may not die by the train running over them in Express. Players in a split-screen game can no longer access the MP pause menu during their round. Ending the kill cam, the final kill cam, or after the game has ended. Addressed an issue in the split-screen pause menu where the game mode below the map was being cut off. System link, LAN party server list, now sorts the available games by host name. Players can no longer set their clan tag in non-public match lobbies if they haven't reached the unlock level for a clan tag feature. Addressed an issue where the expert challenge calling card was not appearing for the Peacekeeper in the combat record after completing all Peacekeeper challenges. Player with level 1 profiles will now see their XP bonus in the after action report after a league play match. Resolved an issue where the damage feedback sound was not occurring for the combat axe or the cluster bomb from the Hellstorm missiles. Addressed an issue where the UAV score streak was not being called in for multi-team hardcore matches. Addressed an issue where the mini-map for tablet score streaks would not appear on the tablet under certain round transition conditions. Resolved an issue with care packages bouncing unusually high. That also happened to me. My friend had a care package on my team, and it bounced up. I was about 20 feet away from it, and it killed me. It bounced out on me. Fixed an issue where players could not accept invites from Xbox 360 dashboards By the way, this is for Xbox and PS3 patch. So, address an issue where players with the riot shield cannot survive dog tags while prone with the riot shield on their back. Rapidly pressing the swap buttons no longer inverts the player model's left hand with the M8A1 equipped. Resolved an issue where the lobby score for the winner of the gun game match didn't match the ending score of a match. Addressed an issue during the rewind in theater mode where the waves and Hydra were jittering while the flood is occurring. Fixed an issue in downhill with the light effects on the gondolas not appearing after a host migration or round change. Players can no longer get out of the map in downhill by going prone and getting run over by the gondola in the station. Dead bodies no longer float if the player dives prone into a gondola just before getting hit by it. Players can now earn the Thief Challenge if they use a black hat to steal any enemy care package. Resolved an issue where the equipment statistics for the smoke grenade were not accurately reflecting in the combat record of what was achieved in the game. Fixed an issue in the Mirage where players cannot fall outside the map by diving to prone through a section of doors on the southeast side of the map. Addressed an issue where the players could not get on top of a tent and grind. Fixed an issue in the grind where the players could see outside the map. Addressed exploits where the Dragonfire could get under the map in Mirage and Hydra. Gameplay balancing. Reduce the red flash damage indicator when using the toughness perk. Reduce the guardian damage in hardcore modes. And there are also zombie issues addressed, since there were a lot of problems with zombies. They addressed an issue where the players cannot access the in-game store. Addressed a long black screen issue while players watch the intro Zombies movie when loading System Link LAN parties games. Player will no longer be seen clipping into the concrete when sliding from green to orange building in theater mode on Die Rise. Fixed an issue in Zombies theater mode where the Who's Who swirly vision can be seen for players who are not in the mode when switching from players who are. Addressed an issue for split screen users on Turn Dinner in theater mode where the eye glow was missing from the zombies when viewed in third person and jumping to start. Disappearing fog addressed in theater mode when flying through the laboratory in transit. Fixed the spawn issue for players in Die Rise that spawn on top of the escape pod after a host migration in a 2-player game. Players will no longer be given momentary control of a character before being put into spectator mode when hot joining a custom game on Nuketown. Addressed an issue where players had an in-game functionality during the loading countdown timer on transit if a host migration occurred during the first 5 seconds of the game. Player names will now appear above the players when in spectate mode upon hot joining a custom Griefy game mode. Fixed an issue where zombies were not spawning and after a host migration in a bus depot standard match. Addressed where Slickifier would create too many slippery spots. Just an issue in turn where zombie vision would not appear after several host migrations occurred. Addressed an issue where the player's controller would vibrate for a long time after the player hot joined a game in transit. Solved several instances in Die Rise where players could jump above a barricade and avoid zombie attacks. Resolved several instances in Die Rise where players could hide in objects in a world and avoid zombie attacks. There's just several locations where players can survive a landing in unplayable space. Fixed an issue in Die Rise where zombies cannot pass the players depending on trample steam positioning. Fixed an issue where users could not play the game in online mode. Players will not hear announcer dialogue in the turn game mode. Addressed an issue where players are able to start a game of turn with only one player. Resolved several instances where players could avoid zombie attacks by hiding in objects around transit. I addressed an issue with taking screenshots in theater mode, addressed issues with buildable systems, addressed issues where players would say the wrong dialogue, addressed several issues in Die Rise where zombies had trouble pathing to players, and addressed an issue where the players would jump out of the playable space in Die Rise. Those were the details to the patch that was new for Black Ops 2. The patch 1.07 again for PS3, and patch 1.06 for Xbox. Please subscribe for more Black Ops 2 news and other games, and live streams and gameplays. Follow us on Twitter. The link's in the description. And check out our website. The link's also in the description. I'll leave a link to this site so you can check it out yourself. Thank you for watching.